guys. So we're going to go over pretty much that lick that I just played right there. It's a cool combination of hybrid and legato, and I put it over just a simple kind of bluesy background so that you can hear how it might work over a really common, jamming application. So we're basically staying in one key. Let me just pull up the tablature so that I make sure I explain everything exactly. And if you don't have it yet, go ahead and grab it from the main Front Stage Music page. I just posted it about 2 minutes ago. But yeah, so we're going to be in the key of E flat with a couple exceptions, a couple notes that I chose to make it have a more interesting sound where we jump outside of the key for like a diminished, a little altered sound. So, but basically, we're going to be starting at the 3rd string, 3rd fret, and we're going to pick first. So we're going to pick, and then we're going to hammer on 5 and 7 with our middle and pinky. And then we're going to reach over to the 1st string, 3rd fret G, and we're going to pluck that. And then we pick again on 7, pull off, and then I double up, we do that, that's the pattern. So it's a 7-note pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, as you go through there, we're going to do that twice, kind of in each position. So here's our first position. It's going to be 3, 5, 7, and then skipping to 3 and back down to 7, 5, 3. And we're going to basically, I wanted to make it an exercise, just a good pattern to get your hands moving and something to work on, that once you get the feel of it and get the flow of it, you don't have to think about it too much. Great for your hands and just great exercise. So, and if that's new to you, obviously, anytime that we do one of these, I recommend staying in one spot with it until you're really, really comfortable and just working on that one. And I'm using a fair amount of gain, but I'm also in the single coil, in my middle position here, just to try to get a more articulate tone and make sure that the gain's not helping me cheat or anything like that. As you work on it, try different dynamics. Really pop the string or really mute a lot. So moving up, okay, so we do that twice. And after the second time we descend down the lick, we're going to move up to the 5th fret, 5, 7, 8 on the 3rd string, and then we're going to pop over with our index finger to the 1st string, 5th fret, and descend those same 3 notes. And with a moving lick like this, I'll usually kind of use my middle and 3rd finger here, but there's nothing wrong with using ring finger or pinky either. If that's what's comfortable for you, by all means, go ahead and do that. So same thing, up, hybrid pick, descend, and then we repeat that, so it's twice. 2 beats worth. Then we're going to jump up again to the 7th fret. We're going to go 7, 8, 10, and then 7. It sounds a little out of place when you hear it by itself, but when it's in the flow of the progression, it's going to sound cool. 7, 8, 10, and then popping over to the 7th fret, 10, 8, 7, descending, okay? So there's where we're kind of jumping outside of the key a little bit, but it's for a certain effect, so don't worry about it. 8, 10, 12 is the next position, and then popping over to 8 on the 1st string. Okay, so we do that twice. And then we're going to jump up 2 more frets to the 10th position. So we're going 10, 12, 13. And for this one, back to, ring finger, pinky, plucking 10, and coming back down 13, 12, 10, and just doing that twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go up to the 12th fret, and that's going to be 12, 13, 15. Pop over to 12, so there we escape the key again. But if you guys have questions about what exactly is going on there, shoot me a message or ask it in the comments, and I'll get back to you later. But I don't want to waste time right here, right now, diving into all the theory behind this. and I just want to get you guys the lick, get you going, get you something fresh to practice. Although I hope you guys are wondering about that, because you should be, because that's going to give you the key to being creative in this way and coming up with stuff like this. So, next up, after the 12th position, go to the 13. Okay, so it's going to be 13, 15, 17, pluck 13, and descend 17, 15, 13. We do that again twice. And then we're going to resolve it with a little E flat. Really, it's a power chord. E flat and B flat. Okay, so let me just refresh my feed, see if I can see any comments or questions you guys might have. But yeah, hopefully this lick is cool to you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. We get a lot of good feedback, so I really appreciate that. Tanner, nice to see you again. So I'll put the track on again, and now that I've explained it all thoroughly, walk through everything. So here is the simple loop. It's kind of, you know, 5-1 blues. So it fits over it nicely, and it's going to have this kind of almost odd feel because of the groups of 7, but I think that's a really cool feel. It's something that I find that I've worked on it enough that it starts to come out naturally, and I just like that sound, you know. So, and for a lick like this, it just happens to be what fits when we repeat that downstroke. If we didn't have that extra downstroke in there, the pattern would, you know, if we put it into a group of 7, it would be even more odd. So this is just what feels natural to me. So I thought, you know, I'd share a little bit of this. I guess this is kind of my style of a pattern-based digital shred lick. So again, let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna kind of leave it at that, because that's the main idea. So James, thank you, man. Yeah, this is the Charvel San Dimas. I love this guitar. It's got, you know, all the tone options you really need. Just a really flexible instrument. I've been using this for, you know, all my gigs. I do have the Guthrie Charvel, which is obviously amazing. But I've just been, like I've said before, our last couple streams, this thing is just kind of grown on me quite a bit since I got it a couple weeks ago. The Guthrie's amazing, but this is just kind of different, you know, with a locking trem, just a different feel, a little bit different tone, and obviously it's not as expensive, but it's still really, really, really nice. But I'll hang out for a minute. I don't want to go too fast, because I know that a lot of times people jump in here a little bit late, and I don't want to miss out on answering any questions, or if someone else has, you know, something maybe even a little bit off topic, that's fine with me. But I see all you guys watching, so I appreciate that. I like that you guys keep tuning in. You know, I'm doing this for you guys. We just want to help you guys out, answer questions, kind of create a community here with these, you know, we do these streams 3 times a week. If you guys haven't seen this before, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Unless I, you know, have an out-of-town gig, then I might stream from the hotel room, and it's not going to be quite as luxurious as a HD camera and direct audio and all that good stuff. But I would still like to try to do that when that comes up. Hey Aaron, nice to see you, man. Thank you. Yeah, so couldn't be happier with Charvel endorsement. It's a good thing. Great company. They're super friendly, really helpful. Any questions I have, any questions you guys have, you know, they're just gonna be really helpful. David, glad to be helping, man. Yeah, Brian, thank you. Appreciate the feedback, guys. If you guys enjoy these lessons, just hit like, hit share, leave a comment. Lets us know, gives us positive feedback. I see the We got like 20 people watching, which is great. Um, oh, Emilio, the death metal subject. I forgot about that. Yes, I had this. I had this one planned already. From we had done kind of like a non-string skipping legato and hybrid thing, and someone had already asked for this, so I guess their request was ahead of yours. But I'll do it Friday. We'll do the version of what I did Monday, and something that would apply more for like an evil kind of sound. So I apologize, Emilio, but I'll get to your request. We'll do it Friday. But yeah, let me get, if you guys have any last minute questions here before I jump out of here. Preston. Yeah. So I've been, this is just kind of where it fits into my busy schedule to do it in this afternoon time. And I know it's early evening depending on your time zone. And that's kind of where we projected we'd have the most views, but I might see what I can do to do it a little bit later. It's just tricky with, I have a super busy schedule, so just trying to fit it in where I can. And we always leave them up, so hopefully, Preston, if you don't catch them while they're live, hopefully you're catching them after the fact. And again, if you're watching them regularly, thank you so much. Let me know if you have a specific request. If there's something you want to go over, whether it's a technique or chords or just, what should I practice kind of thing. I'm happy to answer whatever your question might be. So, obviously, because here I am doing it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. The hard part there is really getting the clarity out. I mean, obviously I'm using, like I said before, high gain. But I'm going to roll the knob off a little bit, and I'm using the single coil positions to hopefully be as articulate as possible, or have my articulation come through. So hopefully it's coming through clear. It is here. Facebook does this compression thing, so that's not really up to me what happens after it leaves my desk here. But as you're going through this, if you're working on it and you have questions with it, or you're having trouble with one of the position shifts, the biggest thing I can say is to slow down. Set a metronome. If you're brand new to the concept of sevens, slow the metronome down to the point where you can think, if it's clicking at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just slower than you think you need to is the problem that people have a lot of times, is they try to go just too fast. And it becomes a blur and a mess, and it just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't sound like what you think it's going to sound like. And the problem is just starting too fast. When I first started doing odd groupings, I put the metronome down at like 30. And what really helps is to get a metronome that does those, kind of deeper subdivisions for you, so that you can hear it. You're not kind of guessing or wondering, is that 7? But if you can count 7 evenly in that space, and then at the same timing of you counting to 7, the next beat happens, you're in the right place. But that seems like a lot to keep track of. You're brand new to this kind of thing. Then seek out a more advanced metronome. And there may even be some online that are free, but you can definitely find apps these days that do that kind of stuff for you. But I'm chatting a lot now, not necessarily answering any questions directly. But so let me know. Dustin, glad you appreciate the lessons. I'm so happy to do this for you guys. So again, let us know if you have questions, if you have a request for what the next one's going to be. Shoot it in the comments here, or send Front Stage Music, the page, a message. We're more than happy to hear from you guys. And if you enjoy these lessons, consider getting your next guitar or amp or pedal or cable or stand or bass, or did I say amp from the Front Stage Music Reverb store. I think it's right here. I'm gonna go with that. It's right there. Close? I hope it's close. Otherwise this is really dumb. But we have incredible deals. We have financing available. I don't want to sound too sales pitchy, but if there's no successful Front Stage Music store, there's no free lessons. It just doesn't work that way. So if you're considering something, check us out, give us a shot, and if you have any questions, we're super friendly. Let us know, and we're gonna help you out, make it happen. So until next time, see you guys Friday, and have an awesome week.